AM Sports.
Top of the key for Giles, open for another three. Good again. She's hit 4 triples. Again, Layton got the rebound. Triple outfit back in and laid it in. That was a great decision by Mason Layton.
This is Bulldogs basketball on AM 1390.
Oh, nice look. Layton down low. Began puts it in for 2. Brown rebound. Put up the window. No good. Brown another again. Put up. Yes, and one this time by Nicole Brown. Break inside for Brown. Brown turns in left shoulder. Shot was short. Got her a rebound. Put back is good for Nicole. Stayed with it and got rewarded.
I'm a dangerous man with some money in my
Today's game is brought to you by the KJAM Sportscasters Club.
For Vanderbilt, left side for a open Yankee 3, and Riley's 3 is good. Kicks it off Taylor, 3 blocked. Out of bounds by Vanderbilt. Saves it. Are you kidding me? To Mason Layton. Look at Vanderbilt. What a play. Layton with the left-handed lay-in is good.
It's time for the Farmers Ag Center pregame show with the voice of the Bulldogs, Matt Rose.
What's that sound?
And good evening. Welcome to Milbank High School, home of the Milbank area Bulldogs. This is Dakota's Best, AM 1390 KJAM. This is Bulldog basketball in the regular season finale as Madison looks to wrap things up with the win here on the road way up north tonight against Milbank. I am Mac Rose. This is the Farmers Ag Center pregame show on KJAM. We'd like to thank you for joining us here on AM 1390 and online with our video stream. It's up and running at AmazingMadison.com and the Bulldog Sports page here tonight. The Madison Bulldog boys coming off a victory in their last game. Madison with the win, part of a doubleheader win over Dakota Valley last Friday. Had a couple of days off over the weekend, and now they wrap things up here with Milbank. And then for the Madison boys, it's going to be at least a week, if not a few days more, of rest. Very, very tight race between Madison and Sioux Falls Christian for the number 1 seed in Region 3. And we're not going to know for a while because Sioux Falls Christian, they play tonight against, I believe, Garrettson. And then they have a final game against Tri-Valley coming up on Friday night. So it's going to be a little bit before we know that final seed points here for all the teams in boys basketball around the state and certainly in Region 3 and get ready to set the playoffs. Region 3, number 1 seed gets a bye. And the number 2 and the number 3 seeds and the number 4 seed in the region get to host opening round games before moving to the region semifinals. That's what we have coming up on the girls' side starting tomorrow night. Playoff basketball tomorrow evening from Madison High School right here on AM 1390. The Madison girls ended their season 12-8, just a few tenths of a point behind Flandreau in the Region 3A standings. The Del Rapids Couriers got the number 1 seed in the first round bye. So the Madison girls will host Garrettson tomorrow night. We'll have it for you right here on AM 1390, 7 o'clock start. We'll have the video stream on AmazingMadison.com tomorrow as well for that playoff opener. Flandreau Public is the number 2 seed. They'll be hosting Flandreau Indian tomorrow. Madison will get the 1-19 Garrettson Blue Dragons, and Sioux Falls Christian will host Baltic tomorrow night in the opening round of the girls' Region 3A playoffs. Then on Thursday, it'll be Del Rapids against the winner of the Sioux Falls Christian Baltic game. And then hopefully the Madison Bulldogs taking on the winner of the Flandreau Indian matchup. So it looks very much like we're going to have another Madison versus Flandreau Region 3A semifinal game on Thursday if things go as you might expect them to on Tuesday night. For the Madison girls then, if they can get past Flandreau, that's when things change and we go to the Sweet 16, which will be coming up next week. Long way to go before we can start talking about that. Lots of playoff basketball to happen. Want to also take a moment here to congratulate the wrestling team. An outstanding performance at the region wrestling meet on Saturday. And a number of boys are headed to Sioux Falls on Friday and Saturday for the state wrestling meet. We'll have complete coverage here on KJAM on our Great Western Bank Winter State Sports page. That is at AmazingMadison.com. We'll get that up with all the pairings, which just got finalized tonight, I saw. And we'll get those up tomorrow morning for you on AmazingMadison.com. Here, the Madison boys are going to try to get this 2-game winning streak going into the playoffs tonight. Madison had that rough game last Thursday against Vermilion, a 20-point loss to the Vermilion Tanagers. They bounced back to beat Dakota Valley. Now they're playing another game tonight without Jaden Yonke. They're going to rest him and then give him another week off before the playoffs start. The Milbank area Bulldogs come into this game at 7-12 and currently the number 5 seed in Region 1A. Other games going on tonight as well, including over on Jammin' Country 103. Chester Boys are wrapping up their regular season. And Paul Vold has that game for you. Over on Jammin' Country 103, there's some girls basketball playoff games in Class B. Not really in our area, but there are some of them around the state tonight, and they'll really get it going in earnest tomorrow with both Class A and B. We're going to take a 3-minute timeout here in the Farmers Ag Center pregame show. I want to remind you that tonight's game officials, the law in the court, brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Division of Consumer Protection. When we come back in 3 minutes, we'll hear from Madison head coach Mike Rickey after the win on Friday. That's coming up in 3 minutes here on Dakota's Best.
This time of year, we see a rise in the grandparent scam calls. Internet and social media have given scammers more access to your personal information, and they use it to make the call sound more legitimate. Whenever you're asked to wire money to somebody, you need to stop and independently contact the relative or parent of the relative the scammer is claiming to be to verify that they contacted you. If you're the victim of wiring funds, contact Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986 or send your information to consumerhealth@state.sd.us. For more information, visit consumer.sd.gov.
Trust your farming operation with the locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. With their state-of-the-art facility, Farmers Ag Center offers trusted advice when it comes to fertilizer, seed, and crop protection products. Area producers can expect accurate and timely advice, including efficient delivery and application of products during all seasons. Locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. The leaders in the field, the leaders in customer service. Proud to serve area farmers and proud to support area communities.
As a farmer, nothing compares to the sense of pride you feel when you first head outside in the morning. In this moment, it doesn't matter if you saved money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if the guy down the road has the same insurance you do. What matters is that your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them have you covered. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. To find out more about Auto Owners Insurance, visit Scott Gusso with GSN Insurance in Madison or call 556-0242.
Have you ever lost sleep over your real estate property investment? Ever wondered if you owed more money at closing time? Hi, I'm Kelly with Weber Abstract. As a consumer, you have a choice. Will you close your mortgage? And we have appreciated that choice for the last 60 years. If you are buying a home or refinancing, think of Weber Abstract, serving all of Lake County. Weber Abstract in Madison, 256-4640. Or visit us at weberabstract.com. Why go anywhere else?
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in seed technology, as well as plant protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing Asgrow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
Building your dream home is no small endeavor, but as most things in life, it's easier when you have the right partner. Expertise you can rely on, and a friendly staff to walk you through the process is why Dakota Land Federal Credit Union is your first stop. Don't put your construction plans on hold any longer. With loan rates as low as 1.9% APR, now is the time to get started. Visit DakotaLandFCU.com to apply online or stop and see a loan officer today. Dakota Land is federally insured by NCUA.
Welcome back into the Farmers Ag Center pregame show on Dakota's Best, AM 1390 KJAM. Madison Bulldogs coming off a victory in their last game at home over Dakota Valley, and after the game, we caught up with Madison head coach Mike Rickey.
You know, first 3 quarters, there wasn't much to complain about. Team came out and hit some shots, worked through the offense, and defense was really aggressive there early on.
Yeah, I was very pleased with that. You know, I told the kids I don't like to make excuses, but I'm gonna, you know, and I think part of that fourth quarter was a little bit about last night.
Yeah.
Our starters expended a lot of energy last night, and, I wanted to keep them on the floor, and to Dakota Valley's credit, they didn't quit. We had them up down 20 a couple different times, and just kept coming at us, and, and I think what happened, and it's partly my fault, is, we kind of took the foot off the gas pedal a little bit, and we're not very good at working clock.
Well, and they got so aggressive coming with that trap, and it kind of played into it.
Yeah, because then we were trying to pass it through the trap instead of, early in the first half when they were coming out to trap us, we got layup after layup. And so that's kind of my fault, and that's, I'll take the blame for that. But, ultimately we finished the game. We made enough free throws down the stretch. I was really pleased with how we played defensively tonight. I thought we really got after it after a couple of subpar defensive efforts the last couple times out.
The tempo of this game was, I think, to your favor. I mean, the gas was really down, and I thought Madison was doing a pretty good job of handling that. When both teams wanted to run, Madison was really taking advantage of it.
Yeah, I agree. And we knew, Dakota Valley's always a team that wants to get out and run, and we always know that we're going to have that opportunity. I was a little bit nervous about the pace of the game because of, knowing that our legs were going to get tired. But, I can't slow our kids down. That's just how they like to play, and that's how we practice. And, and like I said, you saw at the end what happens when we do try and slow it down. They kind of start to falter a little bit because they're not used to playing that way. So it's, I thought that we really, really, really played well for 3 quarters tonight, and and that's what we'll build off of with this game.
How's Jaden doing now?
Well, we were kind of hoping we'd have him for these 2 games, and he's just not quite 100% yet. And I think for us it's more important to have him for the postseason than for these regular season games. So we decided just to hold him back and make sure that he's healthy come postseason. We're hoping we won't play him Monday. We'll just give him that extra rest and see what happens.
Monday, a long trip up there to Milbank and end the season, and then you got a big break after that. You get about 8 days off.
Well, actually,
potentially more.
Actually, but hopefully, it'd be nice if we could get that first round bye. But there's worse things than having to play that first round game. It kind of keeps you fresh.
That's Madison head coach Mike Rickey. After their win Friday over Dakota Valley, we'll take a 3-minute timeout. Farmers Eggs and a pregame show continues next on Dakota's Best.
Come on into the sunshine.
Sunshine has everything you need to host game night. From burgers to brats and great deli items like potato salad, coleslaw, and chicken, as well as take and bake pizza, Sunshine Foods has you covered. Need to stock up on beverages? Check out the wine and spirits department at Sunshine Foods. Sunshine Foods in Madison, your one-stop shop for game night.
Neighborhood fresh, neighborhood feel, Sunshine Foods.
Did you know that the quality of a first calf heifer's colostrum is considerably less than that of a cow? For this reason, that second Scour Guard 4KC vaccine is especially important. This shot needs to be given 2 to 3 weeks prior to calving in both heifers and cows to boost the quality and antibody content of the colostrum they'll produce. Twin Lakes Animal Clinic and the Howard Animal Clinic know that producing that healthy calf starts long before it actually hits the ground. Stop in with any pre-calving questions you may have at Twin Lakes of Madison and the Howard Animal Clinic. Mustang Seeds, your proven leader with proven performance for over 53 years. Providing top-notch service that area producers have come to expect, Mustang Seeds provides the service and products to maximize yields and quality harvest. Mustang Seeds is the best choice for having your farming operations succeed. Contact your seed expert today at Mustang Seeds, 605-256-6529, or online at mustangseeds.com.
You can count on our seeds year after year, planting your future, Mustang Seeds.
Sometimes spending a little can save you a lot. Taking time to implement some energy-saving features in your home will not only save you money, but help protect our environment. Make the switch to compact fluorescent light bulbs. They use 75% less electricity and last up to 10 times longer than incandescent bulbs. And plug air leaks around windows and doors with weather stripping or caulk. Install a programmable thermostat to automatically adjust your home's temperature for energy savings day and night. Properly insulating your attic will save money year-round by preventing air leaks. These energy-saving tips brought to you by Heartland Consumers Power District, the power of forward thinking.
Advanced Contracting Solutions, LLC in Madison offers full concrete, roofing, insulation, and spray foam insulation for residential and light commercial projects. They make it their goal to not only use the highest quality products for their projects, but also to provide their clients with quality work that will last for years to come at an affordable price. For an estimate, contact Jeremiah today at 605-270-1299 or stop out at their location on Highway 34 in Madison. Start your next project today with Advanced Contracting Solutions, LLC of Madison. Visit them online at acsroofingandfoam.com. Your local Helena in Madison offers options for nearly every input used in production agriculture, including fertilizers, seeds from Wensman and NK, crop protections, agro-intelligent precision programs, and many other producer services. Their sales reps are knowledgeable experts and provide solutions that give growers the best return on investment. And their custom applications are safe, efficient, and make sure the job gets done right. Helena of Madison is proud to support area farmers. Give the folks at Helena a call today, 605-256-3973. Helena of Madison, people, products, knowledge.
Your number one Bulldogs fans, Auto Owners Insurance and Cunder-Williams Insurance is a winning combination. They'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, and secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. Visit Cunder-Williams Insurance in Madison today.
Let's have a heart-to-heart about heart disease. Did you know heart disease is the leading cause of death for men and women in the U.S.? Fortunately, making healthy choices and managing health conditions can often prevent heart disease. Madison Regional Health System offers a screening program that is your next step in heart and vascular prevention. Early detection is crucial, so call 256-6551 to schedule your heart and vascular screening and take control of your health.
This institution is an equal opportunity provider and employer.
Welcome back into Dakota's Best. It's AM 1390 KJAM and the Farmers Ag Center pregame show as the leaders in the field lead you up to tip-off of tonight's game, the regular season finale for both the Madison and the Milbank Bulldogs here tonight. The cheerleaders getting introduced for Milbank right now. Madison boys, as we said, another night without Jaden Yankee. He was hurt in the second half of Madison's win over Del Rapids back in down in Vermilion in the Dakota 12 Conference Classic. That's been, I suppose, over 2 weeks ago now, and has been unavailable for the Bulldogs since. Did not play in the loss to Vermilion. They kind of hoped that he might be back by then, but they decided to just set him out for. He wasn't ready for that game, wasn't ready for Friday, and then at that point, seemed no reason to rush him back here, give him another full week off before Madison starts the playoffs either Tuesday or Thursday of next week. Madison freshmen came away with a win here earlier tonight, and the Madison boys JV were down 16 points early in that ball game and were able to battle back. They finally tied it with under a minute to go, but Milbank hit a shot with just 1 second left to win the JV game by 2. So this game lives, and the freshman game was pretty tight too until the final second. So we'll see what we end up with here tonight. Milbank's coach was just coming back from the locker room. Madison's Mason Layton and Jaden Yankee nearly ran completely off the court to go shake his hand. Let's take a look at the starting lineups here. We'll start with the Madison Bulldogs. Started at the guards, Riley Yankee, 6'1 junior, number 2, 6'1 senior, I should say, number 2 for the Bulldogs. Mason Layton, 6'1 senior, number 3. The forwards, Marcus Vandenbosch, a 6'2 senior, number 10. And Jackson Yankee, a 6'3 junior, number 1. Starting center for Madison is Aaron Fegan, the 6'6 junior, number 22. Again, it's Mason Layton, Riley Yankee, Jackson Yankee, Marcus Vandenbosch, and Aaron Fegan tonight for the Madison Bulldog boys. The starters for Milbank. Oh, if you're on the video stream with us here, gonna run through a giant M. That's interesting. I haven't seen that here before in Milbank. Let's take a look at the starting lineup here for the Milbank area Bulldogs. Head coach is Matt Bastian, and again, Milbank on the season comes into this ball game with a record of 7-12. This, just like Madison, is their final game of the regular season. Starting tonight for the Milbank area Bulldogs, as first getting a little round of applause for a member of the Booster Club here in Milbank this evening. Starting for Milbank area, will be at a guard, a 6'1 senior, number 14, Matt Leonards. Also for Milbank area, well, we got, okay, nope, now they are ready to finally go here. They're going to announce all the seniors first before they had the starting lineup up. Now they just took the rest of the starting lineup off. So we might have to wait just another moment here before we know the starting lineup for Milbank. They put up a player and then took them all down again. So starting for Milbank will be Nathan Bean. He's a 6'2 senior, number 5. Also Cody Dockert. He's a 6'3 junior, number 11. As we mentioned, also Matt Leonards, 6'1 senior, number 14. Johnny Ash, 6'1 junior, number 2. And expect to see also Preston Morton, 6'3 junior, number 41. We'll see a lot of Derek Aho, a young 5'11 junior, number 1 for Milbank area. And Mitch Quaid, who's on the floor of the starting center now. A little late substitution in for Milbank area. We're ready to go as the opening tip is knocked out of bounds by the Bulldogs. Austin Losant in on the starting lineup here tonight. And Austin gets the opening tip. And it goes out of the reach of Riley Yankee. So the Bulldogs of Milbank will start this ball game with the basketball. Milbank in their home of white, and Madison in their road black uniforms here tonight. Ash at the top of the key as he works around the screen, drives baseline, kicks it into the corner into the hands of Leonards. Leonards reverses it around the arc. They go back to the top of the key. He's trying to make a move to the left as Nathan Bean. Nothing there, so he'll pass it back off to the right. Quaid with it, passes away. Left side into the hands of that's Leonards off the wing. Back to Doctor now at the top of the key. Fighting through a screen, coming through the paint. Leonards, he pulls up from 15 feet off the window, no good. Rebound tipped around. Losant controls it out to Jackson Yankee. Long pass ahead is tipped away, but controlled by the Bulldogs. Riley ran it down in the corner here for Madison. Late into the top of the key. Swings it around Jackson, out of Riley, back to Mason between the circles here. No score. First minute of this ball game. Calls for a Losant screen. Drives inside. Step to his right. Got fouled. And Mason Layton will head to the GSN Insurance free throw line. He'll shoot 2 here, try to get Madison on the board first in this ball game. Mason, the 3-year senior starter for Madison, puts in the first free throw. Took over as a starting point guard for the Bulldogs about 7 or so games into his sophomore season as he buries both from the GSN Insurance free throw line. Gives the Madison Bulldogs a 2-0 lead here on the Sunshine Food scoreboard. This season, Mason became the all-time assist leader in Madison High School history. Pull-up jump shot by Quaid from the right side is good. And we're tied to 2 here in the early going. Riley Yankee brings the ball up into the front court to Mason. Now left side for Jackson. Coming through the paint is Vandenbosch. Vandenbosch gives it back to Losant. Comes in off the block from the left side. And Austin converts. And the Bulldogs have the lead back 4-2. Quickly ahead come Milbank. Looking to drive inside is Ash. Ash got around, threw one up, and it ends up hitting one of the support beams behind the basket as he was trying to drive baseline, tried to kind of throw it up over the side of the backboard and get it to fall in. No such luck, and a turnover, and it's Madison basketball. Layton hands off Jackson Yankee here. As high post, they throw it in for Losant. Goes outside for Riley. Wing on the left side. Looked at that 3, passed it up. Gave it to Vandenbosch. He drives in easily on the baseline from the left side and lays it in. And the Madison Bulldogs take a 6-2 lead here on the Sunshine Food scoreboard. Top of the key for Ash. Jackson Yankee guards him. Right side for Doctor now. Throws it into the corner for Leonards. Back to the left side off the wing for Bean now. Bean trying to drive it on Riley. Nothing there. He takes his time, tries some up and under moves, and ended up walking with it. Turnover on Milbank area. Bulldog basketball. 6-2 lead here in the opening quarter for Madison. Long pass left side for Riley Yankee. As he has it off the wing, reverses it back to Mason Layton now between the circles. Tries with the elbow, picks up his dribble, waits for Jackson to come over and grab it. Top of the key, Austin Losant fires up with a 3, contested that time, and it's off the back of the iron, no good. Quaid Quaid with the rebound into the corner right side for Leonard. Leonard back to Quaid on the wing. Marcus poked the ball away. Still loose. Quaid recovers. Drives over to a double team of Riley and then flips it away for Bean. Left side corner three by Ash is up and good. Johnny Ash with the three. And it's a 1-point lead now for Madison. 6-5 here on the Sunshine Foods scoreboard. As Layton walks it up. Left side for Riley into the corner. Marcus Vandenbosch trying to go inside. Did get it to Losant. Comes in for the block. Right side. Puts it in. Losant with 4. And it's an 8-5 lead here for Madison. Long pass ahead to the right side for Doctor now. Holds with it on the wing. He's got Austin away from the basket there. A little bit of a mismatch. See if they take advantage. Let Doctor try to do a little one-on-one work. Down left side. Shot up by Bean. No good. Rebound fought for. Layton tries to control it, and he does. Mason will run this one into the front court. Mason coming in from the left side. That's where he likes it. Leaves it off behind him. Got it to Jackson. Jackson hammered by Mitch Quaid as he goes up. And Jackson Yankee will get 2 from the GSN Insurance free throw line. Brought to you by Scott Gusso at GSN Insurance of Madison. No account too big or too small. We like them all. Jackson fires up the front end and just in and out. No good. And it remains a 3-point lead here for the Bulldogs with 4:37 to go in the opening quarter. Second Jackson Yankee free throw back of the iron. No, he missed them both. Quaid has the rebound for Milbank area. Throws it ahead now to Doctor. Doctor got Losant in the air on the pump fake. Tries inside left. The layup short. Got his own rebound. Put it back in for 2. Cody Doctor brings Milbank back to within a point. Left side for Riley Yankee. Nothing there. He reverses. Back to Vandenbosch. Pump fakes on the 3. Drives inside. They'll get him for a travel. Walk on Madison. Chance for Milbank to take their first lead of the ball game as Derek Aho comes in, replacing Cody Doctor. Leonard's checked out as well for Milbank area as Preston Morton into the ball game for the first time. Quaid around a screen, pulls up, 15-foot jump shot, in and out, no good. Riley has the rebound. Bounce pass ahead for Layton. Layton from the right side, 2 steps into the paint, and he got fouled. And they're going to give him 2 shots. So Mason Layton will head back to the GSN Insurance free throw line for the Madison Bulldogs. Both of Mason's points from the line here in this opening quarter. Madison has a 1-point lead, make it 2, as Layton buries the first free throw. Another sub in, so James Weber now comes in. Milbank's gone 8 deep already here. We're not even halfway through this first quarter. Second free throw is up and good for Mason Layton. Foul, by the way, was on Derek Aho. Lead back to 3 now for the Bulldogs. They've hit double figures and have a 10-7 advantage. Aho with the basketball, right side. Driving his Bean. Got fouled as he made his move as he got around Riley Yankee there on the right side. And the foul will be the first on Riley. First Bulldog foul of this ball game as well. James Weber will trigger the inbounds pass on the baseline here for Milbank. Left side of his own hoop, throws it in. Open for an Ash 3. Right wing is good. Second from downtown for Johnny Ash. Can't leave that guy alone. And it's a tie ball game at 10-10. Jackson Yankee throws high inside for Losant. He just barely got it. Back into the corner for Layton. Layton drives baseline. Throws it up off the window. No. Losant rebound. Didn't have position. Couldn't get the putback. Ball's loose. Ash saves it into Derek Aho here for Milbank. They'll try to take their first lead. Cross-court pass tipped away by Vandenbosch, but picked up by Bean. Bean runs it down to the front court. Bean in the baseline. Tiptoeing the out-of-bounds line. Puts up the shot. No good. Vandenbosch grabs the rebound. Bulldogs running a little 4-3 break here, but Layton will slow it up. Holds with it on the wing. Skip over to the left side for Riley. Baseline now, Vandenbosch. How did he get that pass into Austin Losant for the two-handed slam? Oh, my goodness. How in the world did Vandenbosch find Austin coming through that time? As he throws it down with both hands. And Madison back up by 2, 12-10. Left side, looked at a 3. Did Preston Morton. He'll pass on it straight on Derek Aho 3. Back of the iron, no good. Austin in the air, grabs the rebound. Throws it out to Riley Yankee. Yankee comes up on the far sideline now, slows it up. As he comes to the front court, top of the key for Losant, out of Vandenbosch. Vandenbosch jump step into the paint, throws it up off the window too strong, fights for his own rebound, has it, lost it for a moment, tried to hand it off to Jackson. Somehow Jackson got it in traffic, shot no good. And the rebound out to Ash here for Milbank. He's running it up, but Riley will force him to slow down and set the offense now. Pass behind him to Nathan Bean. Right side for Morton now. Morton top of the key. Derek Aho left side into the hands of Weber. Weber waits, top of the key. Aho. Layton closes on him hard, doesn't get the three. Into the corner for Bean now. Jackson gives him the baseline. He takes it. There's no help defense, and he scores it off the window. Boy, it looked like Jackson really thought he had help that time. He was giving him the open look lane to the basket. And Bean just took advantage. 12-12 the score. Corner left side, Riley Yonke. They'll give him a look at a three. Fires it, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Weber. Substitution for the Bulldogs here, as Giles coming into the ball game, along with Eli Gary. And Nick in for the Bulldogs. With 1:50 to go here in this first quarter, we're tied at 12. Inbounds pass goes to Marcus. Marcus fights for position on the left side of the block and gets it in. 4 in the ball game for Marcus Vanden Bosch. And it's a 14-12 lead. Pass left side for Wolfschlager now. Just checked into the ball game for Weber. Comas will pick him up on the left side. Skips a pass to the right for Wolfschlager. Wolfschlager fadeaway three. Back of the iron, no good. Fight for the loose ball. And picked up by Weber. Weber, kick out left side. Here's a Aho three. No good. Layton high in the air grabs the rebound and got fouled by Mitch Quaid. And that'll be the 4th foul on Milbank area as a team. And the 2nd on Quaid. So he will check out here with 1:16 to go in this first quarter. Madison Bulldogs lead 14-12 here on the Sunshine Foods scoreboard. Josh Giles will run the point here for the Bulldogs. Giles into the corner right side, Riley. Riley goes down to the block for Gary. Back out Vanden Bosch. Tipped out to Riley. Back to Marcus. Marcus driving in on the right baseline. Puts it up. Got fouled. Marcus was just not going to be denied his move to the basket that time. He's so good about turning his body kind of parallel to the baseline and then driving through defenders and getting to the rim. 2 shots coming up for Marcus Vanden Bosch off the Weber foul. Front end of the free throws is good. Vanden Bosch, 5 points in the ball game here. Madison has now gone 5 of 7 early on from the GSN Insurance free throw line. 3-point lead for Madison, 15-12. Free throw by Vanden Bosch is up and good. And Marcus will check out as Austin Losant comes in. Johnny Ash back in for Milbank. Nathan Beam was out briefly. He's back into the ball game here for the Milbank Bulldogs. Just under 1 minute to play in the opening quarter. Madison leads by 4, 16-5. On the floor for the Bulldogs, Riley Yonke. He's played the entire first quarter. Also Nick Comas, Eli Gary, Austin Losant, and Josh Giles. Derek Aho brings it up here for Milbank. Pass right side for Bean. Top of the key for Ash. Into the corner left side, Aho. Aho tries to get through a screen. Good hedge by Losant. Fighting through it was Comas. But somehow he got the pass back over to Cody Docker. He drives baseline, puts it in the left side. That was a great look in traffic there. 2-point Madison lead, 16-14. Riley Yonke with the basketball will dribble it out here. The shot clock has about 25 seconds, 30 on the game clock. Giles, double team comes in the corner. Skip pass over to Riley. Riley, he'll step into a three from the wing right side. In and out, back in for Riley Yonke. And it's 19-14. Madison with the lead. Milbank a hold for the final shot of the first quarter as walking it across the timeline is Beam. Right side for Aho. They've got Nick Comas on him. Comas just eyes him as he works from the right to the left. Here comes the screen. Oh, easily over the top. They try to go a little give and go. Kick it out to the corner for Leonards. A jump shot is good for Leonards. Riley will throw one up at the buzzer. Cannot hit. And the first quarter comes to an end. That was Dockert, pardon me, with the jump shot just before the buzzer. We've played one quarter. It's Madison leading 19-16 here on the Sunshine Food scoreboard. We'll take a 1-minute timeout on Dakota's Best, KJAM.
New spring styles are arriving at Stan's Men's Women's Apparel in downtown Madison just in time for the warmer weather, which means winter styles must go. All remaining winter merchandise is marked 50 to 75% off. And now for a limited time, buy 3 yellow tagged items and the 4th one is free. Yes, free. Hurry in, at these prices, they won't last long. Stan's Men's Women's Apparel in downtown Madison. Shop Stan's where service comes first.
Fashions and makeup statements, Stan's Men's and Women's Apparel.
Think about all the things that go into a home. Work, time, and of course money. The last thing a person should worry about is electrical problems with their home. Trust the licensed, insured, and guaranteed service at Bob's Electric in Madison and Canova for all of your new or existing service upgrades, lighting, fixtures, and ceiling fans, farm, residential, and commercial service. 24-hour emergency service only at Bob's Electric. Call 1-800-475-3006 and talk to your friends at Bob's Electric. Bob's Electric, where friendly, dependable service is an assurance.
We're back and ready for the start of the second quarter. Madison leading Milbank 19-16 here on the Sunshine Food scoreboard. Madison Bulldogs will have the basketball. Jackson Yankee, Josh Giles, Austin Losant, Eli Gary, and Riley Yankee on the floor here for Madison as we start the second quarter. Giles looks into the corner right side for Riley. Riley nothing there. Top of the key for Josh. Pump fakes in a three. Drives inside. Kicks it out for Jackson. Jackson goes baseline a little high, but Gary controls it. Puts it up off the glass and scores it. Eli Gary with the two. And the Bulldogs lead back out to 5. Matches their biggest of the game at 21-16. Right side ball to the hands of Leonards. Leonards, ooh, tried to poke it away that time. Did Eli Gary and gets called for the reach-in foul. Milbank boss, a second foul on Madison as a team here in this first half of play. Ash with the basketball. Jackson Yankee picks him up. Off the right side into the hands of Leonards. Leonards, top of the key for Beam. Fakes in a three. Drives around Riley. Throws it off behind him for Leonards. Leonards comes into the lane. Scoops it up off the window. 4-2. First two of the ball game for Matt Leonards. Long pass ahead for Giles for the Bulldogs now. Back behind him, Jackson. Jackson, top of the key for Riley. Back over to Giles again on the left side. Between the circles for Riley. Steps into a straight on three off the back of the iron. No. Jackson Yankee with the rebound. Kicks it off behind him for Eli. Left side for Giles. He'll fake on a three. Losant sets a screen. Giles steps back and passes away instead. Giles down low for Eli. Eli lost the ball. Picked up by Aho for Milbank area. Pass ahead for Ash now. Pulls up. Hands off behind him for Leonards. Leonards stops in the corner on the right side. Gives it back to Milbank. Bean. Top of the key for Leonards again. Here's Ash with it. Pardon me, that's Aho, right side now. Coming in, Leonards. Leonards are driving inside. Tipped away, I think, by either Yankee or Losant. And picked up by Riley Yankee for the Bulldogs. Traffic, waits for the Losant screen. Top of the key for Jackson. They were trying to pick and roll. Nothing there. Milbank settled in to what looks like a little bit of a zone here. Bounce pass into the corner for Eli Gary. He'll fire up a quick three. Bounces around, no good. Riley rebound from the left side off the glass. Good for two. And a timeout taken by Milbank. 6:05 to go in the second quarter. Madison Bulldogs lead 23-18 on the Sunshine Food scoreboard. We'll take a timeout. We're back in 30 seconds on KJAM.
Gain an immediate career advantage through more than 40 majors enhanced with technology. Dakota State University in Madison offers South Dakota's only degrees in several computing-related disciplines, along with tech-infused programs in education, business, communications, health, math, and science. Dakota State students benefit from small classes and individual attention from faculty members who have applied experience. Need to know more? Browse dsu.edu or call 888 DSU 9988.
Welcome back to Dakota's Best. Madison Bulldogs have a 23-18 lead on the Sunshine Food scoreboard. Milbank with the basketball. Pass right side. Leonards with it for Milbank. Oop, through the hands of Beam, but picked up by Doctor, and he'll hand it off to Johnny Ash. Top of the key, Aho. Fire up a three. Going to bank it in? No good. Jackson with the rebound. That looked like it was going to be a bank in. From the angle we're sitting at up here. Jackson pulls up. Top of the key for Van den Bosch. Goes down low. Beautiful look for Riley just off the left block. Same place he just scored from. He put in another two. Riley's got 7 in the ball game now. And Madison out to a 25-18 lead here on the Sunshine Food scoreboard. Playing without Aaron Fegan. Their leading scorer is driving in as Bean. Bean comes to the block left side. Shot no good. Couldn't floated over the top of Losant that time. Layton comes up with it. Passes behind him for Van den Bosch. Marcus hands off Jackson. Jackson driving right side. Just stripped from the basketball by Ash. Ash can go coast to coast. He wins the foot race, lays it in. Second Bulldog turnover for Madison here. Their lead is down to 5 now, 25-20. Riley Yankee bounces into the corner for Vandenbosch. Here comes a trap, steps through it and delivers the pass away. Now off to the right wing for a Jackson Yankee three. It's no good. Aho with the rebound for Milbank area. Long pass ahead for Doctor. Doctor steps into 15 feet. Skips it out left side. Here's a 2-point shot up and good by Matt Leonards, and a timeout by Coach Mike Rickey with 4:39 to go in the second quarter. It's Madison 25, Milbank 22. We'll take a 1-minute timeout. We're back after this on Dakota's Best.
As a farmer, nothing compares to the sense of pride you feel when you first head outside in the morning. In this moment, it doesn't matter if you saved money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if the guy down the road has the same insurance you do. What matters is that your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them have you covered. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. To find out more about Auto Owners Insurance, visit Scott Gusso with GSN Insurance in Madison or call 556-0242.
We have 4:34 to go here in the second quarter. A reminder for you to join us at halftime for the Madison Bulldog Halftime Show, brought to you by ACS Roofing in Madison. Contact Jeremiah today at ACS Roofing for all your spring roofing concrete work projects. Bulldogs break the huddle with Riley and Jackson Yankee, Mason Layton, Marcus Vandenbosch, and Nick Comas. 4:34 to go in the second quarter and a 3-point Madison lead, but it's been a 4-point run here for Milbank. Riley brings it up. Off for Comas. Now bounce pass into the corner for Layton. Layton drives inside, leaves a beautiful pass off to Marcus Vandenbosch, who puts it off the window. Great drive and dish by Layton that time. Led to an easy Marcus, too. Doctor on the right wing. Marcus guards him now. Flashing through the paint was Weber. Nothing there. Looking it back into the hands of Wolschlager. Left side it is Weber again. Now the corner for another Ash three. No good this time. Nick Comas fights for the rebound. Can't get it. It's knocked off his hands and out of bounds. And it'll stay here with Milbank. Weber will trigger the inbounds here for Milbank area. Looking to go inside for Doctor. Does find him, but he's underneath the basket. He dribbles out. Comas comes over. Was trying to wrap him up. He'll foul him instead. Comas called for the foul. That's his first. Just the team's third here with 4:05 to go second quarter. In this regular season finale in Milbank. Weber lobs it up. Riley tried to pick it off. Picked up by Jackson. He'll throw it ahead to Riley. Riley lays it in, got fouled, and scores it. Riley did a great job that time, knowing that Leonards was behind him. Riley slowed up, let Leonards kind of run up his back, and then he just finger rolled it in. Got the two and gets fouled, and a chance for a 3-point play here for Riley Yankee from the GSN Insurance free throw line. It's up and in. He started it by forcing the loose ball. Jackson tipped it back out to Riley as he was streaking on the floor. Riley completes the 3-point play for a 7-point Madison lead. Corner left side for Doctor now for Milbank area. This goes to the top of the key, intercepted by Mason Layton. Layton's going to try to go coast to coast on the left side. He'll be fouled and one. Got hit across the face as he laid it in. And another chance for a 3-point play here for the Madison Bulldogs, who have come out of the huddle on fire. Mason already 4 for 4 from the GSN Insurance free throw line. He'll try to tack on one more. Comas and Riley out. Timeout by Milbank before the free throw. 3:44 to go second quarter. Madison now up by 10. We'll take a timeout. Back in 30 seconds on Dakota's Best.
Have you ever lost sleep over your real estate property investment? Ever wondered if you owed more money at closing time? Hi, I'm Kelly with Weber Abstract. As a consumer, you have a choice where you close your mortgage, and we have appreciated that choice for the last 60 years. If you are buying a home or refinancing, think of Weber Abstract, serving all of Lake County. Weber Abstract in Madison, 256-4640, or visit us at weberabstract.com. Why go anywhere else?
3:44 to go in the second quarter, 32-22. Madison Bulldogs lead here in Milbank. I'm Matt Gross from the Helena broadcast booth. Helena, Madison, people, products, knowledge. Mason Layton Was fouled as he laid it in by James Weber, and now he steps to the GSN Insurance free throw line trying to complete the three-point play, and he does. Second in a row for the Bulldogs, who have their biggest lead of the game now at 11. Milbank into the front court. Leonards works around a screen, tried to pass it into the corner. Mason was there, and the Bulldogs have picked up the intensity on defense here. Ball was knocked out of bounds, stays with Milbank area. Ash, right side for Weber now. Mason up on him. He drives baseline, runs into a double team. He traveled with it. Great help defense by Jackson and Eli Gary that time. As they ran out onto Weber as he drove. He thought he was going to get an easy lay-in, tried to slam in the brakes, and turned it over. Turnover number 5 on Milbank area. Bulldogs lead it by 11. And Jackson Yankee will bring it up into the front court here for the Bulldogs. Left side for Giles back to the ball game. Jackson, as they try to run through a couple of screens for Gary. Instead, it goes into the paint for Vandenbosch. He hangs in the air and converts. Everybody was so worried that time about getting through the screens to stop Eli Gary from getting to the corner. They left the senior Vandenbosch wide open down low. Pass left side for Bean. Vandenbosch tries to poke it away. Bean stays with it. Now leans in from the free throw line. Left the shot short. Fouled his own shot, though. Got the rebound. Put back up from the left side. No. Another offensive rebound. Put back. No, but he's fouled this time. 3 opportunities for Nathan Bean. And now he'll get another 2, this time from the GSN Insurance free throw line. This will be the first 2 free throws of the ball game for Milbank. Marcus Vandenbosch with the foul. His first personal free throw is up and good. 3 points in the game for Nathan Bean. As Mitch Quaid back in here for Milbank. Weber comes out. Just under 3 minutes to go in this first half. Second free throw is up, and no good. Just spun out. Vandenbosch with the rebound. Bulldogs lead at 35-23. Gary, or rather this is Giles saw a little opening. Try to reverse layup, no good. And the rebound to Ash for Milbank. Right side Bean fakes on a 3. Nearly slid the pivot foot. Left side, and then there's finally a travel by Matt Leonards. Losan will come back into the ballgame, replacing Jackson Yankee here for the Bulldogs. A shorthanded Madison team tonight that is getting it done in this second quarter, out to a 35-23 lead here in Milbank. You've got Leighton, Vandenbosch, Losant, Giles, and Eli Gary on the floor here. Leighton winds his way inside, throws it in for Losant, and Austin converts. He's got 8 points in the game. That was just Leighton kind of picking his way, weaving his way through the defense, leaving it off for his big man down low. Great drive by Johnny Ash from the left side. He converts. Ash has 8. That's a team high for Milbank area. Leighton picks up his dribble. A little bit of a trap. Tries to skip it to the left block for Gary. Gary goes inside Losant. He spins his way to the block. No good. Tip the rebound out to Vandenbosch. And Marcus converts. Marcus now with 12 points here in the game. Madison leads 39-25 on the Sunshine Food scoreboard. Milbank up. Matt Leonards with the basketball. So the first real good second chance points for Madison in this game. Beam trying to drive in baseline from the left side. Does so on Leighton. And with a little right-handed jump hook, he converts. 5 in the game for Nathan Bean. Leighton drives into the paint, lost the handle on the basketball, trying to go around the screen. Picked up by Ash coming in left side. Vandenbosch knocks it away, but he couldn't save it before his momentum carried him and the basketball out of bounds. And we'll stay here at Milbank, but Marcus broke up what could have been a lay-in that time. Riley Yankee checks back in for the Bulldogs. Marcus comes out. With a very good first half, he'll go to the bench. Also out for Milbank is Matt Leonards, as Derek Aho back in. With 1:29 to go in this first half, Madison leading 39-27 on the Sunshine Food scoreboard. Great inbounds pass on the right side. Nathan Bean, an easy 2. And that Bulldog defense that had just suddenly switched on seems to have switched right back off. A lot of easy drives to the basket. Corner left side, Giles with it. Skips a pass over to the right for Leighton now. Around the Losant screen. Leaves an Oleg pass inside to him. Lost a handle on it, but he passes back out for Gary. Gary drives inside. Shot no good. Losant rebound. Sets himself. Puts up the shot. Gets it, and the foul for Austin Losant, who's got 10 points now and a chance for one more for the GSN Insurance free throw line. He stayed with it that time. was able to tip the ball after he had lost it out to Eli. He wasn't able to score, but Austin got the rebound and the putback. And the foul that was on Cody Doctor, his second. Losam free throw off the iron, no good. Stays at 10 points for Austin. 41-29 lead here for the Madison Bulldogs. As Johnny Ash into the front court for Milbank. Back to Beam between the circles now. Skips it off for Aho. Left side for Bundy. Into the corner for Doctor. Coming around the screen is Ash. He'll fire up a left wing three. No good. He was sliding pretty hard to his left. And the shot was off the mark. Layton with the rebound. Layton throws it into the corner for Eli. Eli, one power dribble into the paint. Left the shot short. And the rebound to Bean. And the game clock and shot clock are virtually identical as he walks it across the timeline here. Milbank looks like they want to hold for the final shot. 41-29 Madison leads as we wind down the first half. Derek Aho holds the basketball. Doctor comes out like he might set a screen here. Childs is on Aho now with 12 seconds. Crossing over, nearly lost a handle on it. Passes the ball away for Bean. Bean with Riley on him, picks up his dribble. Out to Aho with 5. Into the corner, Johnny Ash a 3, left side. Good! Third from downtown for Johnny Ash as the first half comes to an end. Your score here after 2 quarters on the Sunshine Foods scoreboard has Madison 41 and Milbank area 32. We'll take a 3-minute timeout. The Bulldog Halftime Show brought to you by ACS Roofing. It's next in 3 minutes on KJAM.
Advanced Contracting Solutions, LLC in Madison offers full concrete, roofing, insulation, and spray foam insulation for residential and light commercial projects. They make it their goal to not only use the highest quality products for their projects, but also to provide their clients with quality work that will last for years to come at an affordable price. For an estimate, contact Jeremiah today at 605-270-1299 or stop out at their location on Highway 34 in Madison. Start your next project today with Advanced Contracting Solutions, LLC of Madison. Visit them online at acsroofingandfoam.com. Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in seed technology, as well as plant protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing Asgrow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
Building your dream home is no small endeavor, but as most things in life, it's easier when you have the right partner. Expertise you can rely on, and a friendly staff to walk you through the process is why Dakota Land Federal Credit Union is your first stop. Don't put your construction plans on hold any longer. With loan rates as low as 1.9% APR, now is the time to get started. Visit DakotaLandFCU.com to apply online or stop and see a loan officer today. Dakota Land is federally insured by NCUA.
Come on into the sunshine.
Sunshine has everything you need to host game night. From burgers to brats and great deli items like potato salad, coleslaw, and chicken, as well as take and bake pizza, Sunshine Foods has you covered. Need to stock up on beverages? Check out the wine and spirits department at Sunshine Foods. Sunshine Foods in Madison, your one-stop shop for game night.
Neighborhood fresh, neighborhood feel, Sunshine Foods.
Did you know that the quality of a first calf heifer's colostrum is considerably less than that of a cow? For this reason, that second ScourGuard 4KC vaccine is especially important. This shot needs to be given 2 to 3 weeks prior to calving in both heifers and cows to boost the quality and antibody content of the colostrum they'll produce. Twin Lakes Animal Clinic and the Howard Animal Clinic know that producing that healthy calf starts long before it actually hits the ground. Stop in with any pre-calving questions you may have at Twin Lakes of Madison and the Howard Animal Clinic. Mustang Seeds, your proven leader with proven performance for over 53 years. Providing top-notch service that area producers have come to expect, Mustang Seeds provides the service and products to maximize yields and quality harvest. Mustang Seeds is the best choice for having your farming operation succeed. Contact your seed expert today at Mustang Seeds, 605-256-6529, or online at mustangseeds.com.
You can count on our seeds year after year, planting your future, Mustang Seeds.
Welcome back here to Dakota's Best. It's AM 1390. It is the Madison Bulldog Halftime Show brought to you by ACS Roofing in Madison. Contact Jeremiah today at ACS Roofing. If you've got roofing projects that need to be done here in this new year, if you need siding, spray foam insulation, concrete work done, residential or commercial, just contact Jeremiah at ACS Roofing in Madison Advanced Contracting Solutions. Madison Bulldogs with a 41-32 lead here at halftime over the Milbank area Bulldogs. Madison got out to about a 5-point lead in the first quarter, but Milbank never let them kind of run away in that first quarter. Madison ended up leading 19-6 as we went to the second. In the second quarter, Milbank came out right away, was able to make a nice run, got it to within 2, but Madison answered that with a 9-0 run, put it up to double figures, and it stayed double figures until that very last 3 by Johnny Ash before halftime. That made it a 9-point game, and that's where we stand here at 41-32. Already 3 Madison Bulldogs in double figures in this one, led by Marcus Vandenbosch, who has 12 points in the game. Riley Yankee has 10. Austin Losam with 10 as well. Mason Layton has 7 for the Bulldogs. Eli Gary has come off the bench for 2. Jackson Yankee has had a couple chances inside, but they haven't really got him a lot of looks here early on. Everything's been really inside for either Vandenbosch or Losant, or outside opportunities or fast break opportunities for Riley Yankee and Mason Layton. Bulldogs playing without Jaden Yankee, without Aaron Fegan tonight, so we've seen a lot of Nick Comas early on in this one. And the Bulldogs hoping to get fully healthy here as we get ready to transition to playoff basketball, which again is potentially a week from tomorrow for the Madison Boys. We don't know yet if the Madison Boys will be playing on Tuesday or Thursday next week. By the way, if you're watching on the video stream, I'll go ahead and usually we turn the video off at halftime, just to have the, but I think we'll turn it back on because Milbank getting ready to do a pie in the face challenge. They've been raising money here. I got to tell you, not a tarp down or anything on the floor right now, so this could be a fair amount of pie on the playing surface. I'm not sure why anybody didn't bring a painting tarp, but yeah, they're raising money for a good cause. 41-32 again, our score here at halftime. Madison Bulldogs defense turned it up there. It really was the defense again that led to their offense. We've seen that for Madison all season long. Expect to see that continue tonight here for the Madison Bulldogs. We'll take another 3-minute timeout. Get you ready for the third quarter. Talk a little bit of girls playoff basketball. That's next in 3 minutes here on Dakota's Best.
Sometimes spending a little can save you a lot. Taking time to implement some energy-saving features in your home will not only save you money, but help protect our environment. Make the switch to compact fluorescent light bulbs. They use 75% less electricity and last up to 10 times longer than incandescent bulbs. And plug air leaks around windows and doors with weather stripping or caulk. Install a programmable thermostat to automatically adjust your home's temperature for energy savings day and night. Properly insulating your attic will save money year-round by preventing air leaks. These energy-saving tips brought to you by Heartland Consumers Power District, the power of forward thinking.
Advanced Contracting Solutions, LLC in Madison offers full concrete, roofing, insulation, and spray foam insulation for residential and light commercial projects. They make it their goal to not only use the highest quality products for their projects, but also to provide their clients with quality work that will last for years to come at an affordable price. For an estimate, contact Jeremiah today at 605-270-1299 or stop out at their location on Highway 34 in Madison. Start your next project today with Advanced Contracting Solutions, LLC of Madison. Visit them online at acsroofingandfoam.com. Your local Helena in Madison offers options for nearly every input used in production agriculture, including fertilizers, seeds from Wensman and NK, crop protections, agro-intelligent precision programs, and many other producer services. Their sales reps are knowledgeable experts and provide solutions that give growers the best return on investment. And their custom applications are safe, efficient, and make sure the job gets done right. Helena of Madison is proud to support area farmers. Give the folks at Helena a call today, 605-256-3973. Helena of Madison, people, products, knowledge.
Much like the weather, your life could change at the drop of a hat. Don't be caught unprepared. You don't know what will happen tomorrow, but no matter what happens, you can make sure your loved ones are provided with a life insurance policy from Auto Owners Insurance. Meet with a local independent agent and secure a policy now to rest easy knowing you're protecting the ones you love. Visit Cundert Williams Insurance in Madison today.
Let's have a heart-to-heart about heart disease. Did you know heart disease is the leading cause of death for men and women in the U.S.? Fortunately, making healthy choices and managing health conditions can often prevent heart disease. Madison Regional Health System offers a screening program that is your next step in heart and vascular prevention. Early detection is crucial, so call 256-6551 to schedule your heart and vascular screening and take control of your health.
This institution is an equal opportunity provider and employer. New spring styles are arriving at Stan's Men's Women's Apparel in downtown Madison just in time for the warmer weather, which means winter styles must go. All remaining winter merchandise is marked 50 to 75% off. And now for a limited time, buy 3 yellow tagged items and the 4th one is free. Yes, free. Hurry in at these prices, they won't last long. Stan's Men's Women's Apparel in downtown Madison. Shop Stan's where service comes first.
Fashion that make a statement. Stan's Men's and Women's Apparel.
Welcome back here to Dakota's Best as we wrap up the ACS Roofing halftime show. Madison Bulldogs with a 41-32 lead. Girls playoff basketball starts tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. Madison girls will host Garrettson at the Madison High School gym in the opening round of the Region 3A girls basketball playoffs. Again, a 7 o'clock start for the Madison girls tomorrow night. If Madison wins that, they will play on Thursday in T. That's where the region semifinals will be played. And then after that, you're suddenly into the Sweet 16 in Class A. So all you got to do, win 2 games in your region if you're Madison to advance on to the Sweet 16. Well, they're still down here. Again, nobody thought to put something down on the floor for Milbank before they had 4 people get hit with pies in the face at half court. Predictably, the whipped cream went all over the floor. They then brought in a wet mop and sopped a bunch of water on the floor. And now they're down there trying to scrub it up. Not a lot of foresight in Milbank tonight. 41-32. Madison Bulldog boys here with the lead in this regular season finale. And we may have to wait just a minute or two before we're ready to start quarter number 3. Madison will break the huddle with Losan, Vandenbosch, Riley, and Jackson Yankee, and Mason Layton. Bulldog starting 5 for the third quarter out on the floor. Milbank's just still shooting around. It might be a little while before the officials say this court is good enough. They've still got slippery spots out there. I'm gonna hold my tongue as best I can of this terrible, terrible decision by the Milbank administration tonight. It wouldn't be a regular season finale without something a little bit unique, folks. Good you can be along with us here on Dakota's Best AM 1390. They also, by the way, spilt water when they brought the mop in. So there was a large water spill just outside the baseline. They've got a separate crew with towels cleaning that up. Good job, guys. We got her ready to go. 41-32. Madison with the lead. Milbank with the mop and the basketball. And we're ready to go here. Thanks for joining us on Dakota's Best, KJAM, and online our video stream at AmazingMadison.com. We're live here from the Helena broadcast booth as our third quarter gets underway. Johnny Ash ended the second quarter with a 3. Tries to start the third. It spins out, no good. Rebound, though, out to Milbank. They'll get a second look at it. Jump shot left side by Doctor, no good. Jackson Yankee has the rebound for Madison. Gets it on to Layton. Behind the back pass behind him to Riley. And Riley will reset now for Madison. Skips it over to Mason on the right side into the corner for Vandenbosch. Jackson tries to flash through the paint. Nothing there. Losan at the high post sets a screen. Layton drives around him, and a blocking foul will be called on Mitch Quaid, I believe. And that would be his 3rd personal foul. And he's going to miss it. It's going to be on Matt Leonards instead. They're both right there. Leonards picks up his 2nd foul. And they'll give Layton the continuation in the free throws. And Mason has been drilling shots from the GSN Insurance free throw line. He is now 6 of 6 tonight. 6 of his 8 points from the GSN Insurance free throw line. No, and he can't get the 9th one. It just spins out. No good. Rebound to Milbank area. Into the front court for Nathan Bean. Left side pass taken away by Mason Layton. He'll try to come in from the right side. Lost a handle on the basketball. Stripped it out of his hands by Leonards. But it'll stay here with Madison. Layton will trigger the inbound. Who Jackson in the corner, wide open. Hope they lob in for Austin instead. Austin from the left side is able to put it in, just kind of rolls it off the window and around the iron. And 12 in the ball game now for Austin Losant for the Madison Bulldogs. Right side into the hands of Johnny Ash. Right wing for Bean now. Top of the key with the basketball is Doctor. Gives it up. Pull up for a long three by Quaid. It's no good. Losant in the air. Grabs the rebound. He'll outlet the ball ahead to Mason Layton. He runs it across the timeline to the free throw line. Left side. Stops, spins, turns around, gives it back corner for a Riley Yankee three. That's good. Riley with his second from downtown. And the Bulldogs have run their lead back to 47-32 now. Half-court trap at the half-court line. And then throwing into the corner for Ash. Ash comes to the elbow, stripped to the basketball by Marcus Vanden Bosch at the 2-on-1 going the other way to Jackson Yankee from the left side. Passes behind him to a wide open Vanden Bosch on a great behind-the-back pass by Jackson. Beautiful assist and a big run by Madison to start this third quarter. Timeout on the floor. 49-32 Madison will take a timeout. We're back in 1 minute. This is Bulldog basketball on KJAM.
Think about all the things that go into a home: work, time, and of course money. The last thing a person should worry about is electrical problems with their home. Trust the licensed, insured, and guaranteed service at Bob's Electric in Madison and Canova for all of your new or existing service upgrades, lighting, fixtures, and ceiling fans, farm, residential, and commercial service. 24-hour emergency service only at Bob's Electric. Call 1-800-475-3006 and talk to your friends at Bob's Electric. Bob's Electric, where friendly, dependable service is an assurance.
A heritage of teaching teachers. That's only part of Dakota State University in Madison, the longest-serving teacher education university in the Dakotas. Today's programs in education, elementary education, and special education include a technology endorsement unique to DSU. Need to know more about education or some 30 other academic programs? Browse dsu.edu or call 888-DSU-9988. Dakota State University, teaching tomorrow's teachers for 135 years.
Back here in Milbank area with the basketball. Following the timeout, Madison up 49-32 in the Sunshine Foods scoreboard. Right side for Mitch Quaid. Vanden Bosch on him. He goes to the free throw line for Doctor. He hands it off to Leonard, sets the screen as Leonard comes to the free throw line. Back behind him for Nathan Bean. Got it down in the block for Doctor, who spins his way around Austin Losant and gets a very nice lay-in on the right side. 8 in the ball game now for him. Quickly, the Bulldogs into the front court. Layton drives inside. Nothing there in the air. He kicks it out for Vanden Bosch. He'll jump in, leave it off behind him. Losant, long jump shot by the center is no good. And the rebound to Bean for Milbank. Out ahead to Matt Leonards. Throws it in for Bundy. Bundy stripped away by Jackson. Ball still loose, though, picked up by Ash. He tries a no-look pass. Jackson is right there to intercept it, and then he just lost a handle as he was dribbling it up the sideline and lost it out of bounds into the Milbank bench. Madison has opened up this second half on an 8-2 run and has a 49-34 lead. Milbank with the basketball still. Bean with it on the wing right side. Throws it into the corner for Doctor now. Losant still on him. Takes a step to his left and out top of the key into the hands of Leonards. Leonards left side. Bean now for Bundy again. Looking to go baseline around Vanden Bosch into the paint and try to bounce pass through the paint. Picked off by Mason Layton. Layton comes up, spins his way into the paint. No look pass behind him. Losant was not expecting that and walks with it. And Madison with the turnover. .4:53 to go, third quarter here. 49-34, Madison with the lead. Basketball over on Jammin' Country, FM 103, by the way, tonight as well. Ash drives inside, passes back behind him. Doctor in the corner, nothing there. Ash for a long three now from the wing is good. That's the fourth from downtown for Johnny Ash. He has a game high 16, and it's 49-37 Madison. Between the circles for Vanden Bosch. Now for Jackson on the left wing. Passes away right side for Riley. Back to Jackson. Jackson drives inside. Kicks out behind him. Layton, nothing there. He passes beautifully inside to Jackson Yankee, who lays it in. First points of the game for Jackson Yankee. Matt Leonards brings it up across the half-court line here for Milbank area. Right side, James Weber into the ball game with the basketball. Into the corner for Doctor. Doctor top of the key, Johnny Ash, who's been on fire tonight. He goes around the screen. Losant with a nice hedge, bumps him, and he passes the ball back behind him to Doctor. Top of the key for Bean. Looks at the three. He'll take a straight on three. Back of the iron, no good. Long rebound comes out back to Doctor. Doctor steps inside, and a blocking foul on Madison, I believe, on Austin Losant. That would be his first personal foul and the first on the Madison Bulldogs as a team here in the second half. Eli Gary and Josh Giles into the ball game for Madison. Jackson Yankee and Losant come out for the Bulldogs. Derek Aho into the ball game as Matt Leonards checks out. And inbounds pass coming here for Milbank. Weber into the corner. He gets it to Aho on the left side. Makes one dribble to his right. And now reverses it around to the right side here into the hands of Weber. Weber almost got trapped. Now he passes the ball away over to Bean. Bean looks to come in from the left side. Stops the block. Got two Bulldogs in the air. Leaned in through him and got fouled. And it'll be two shots for Nathan Bean from the GSN Insurance free throw line. Bean is the only Milbank Bulldog to shoot a free throw tonight. He's one of two. And he'll get two more here after the foul from Riley Yankee. First one is up and good. Nathan Bean with 8 points now. As Cody Doctor checks out. 3:35 to play. Third quarter here in Milbank. 51-38 Madison. 51-39 Madison as Bean sinks them both that time. And Giles will walk it up across the Milbank M at center court. Right side, Riley. Pump fakes on the three. Lobs a pass over to Giles into the corner for Layton. Layton drives in from the baseline. Oh, trying to reverse layup, but it was well off the mark. Rebound tapped around. Gary has it, and Gary makes a move into the air, gets fouled. And there'll be two shots for Eli Gary here. Vandenbosch kept that ball alive off the miss by Layton, who looks like he's hearing it a little bit from Riley right now on that shot. Eli Gary free throw, no good off the back of the iron. Foul was on Derek Aho, his second personal. Bean checks out. Matt Leonard's back into the ball game for Milbank now. Second for Eli Gary on its way and good from the free throw line. Brought to you by GSN Insurance of Madison. No account too big or too small. We like them all. Coming up, Milbank with it. And nice look inside by Quaid looking for Weber. And Weber got fouled as he was making his move to the basket. Foul was on Eli, his second personal. Inbounds pass goes into the corner for Aho. Now for Quaid. Quaid, tried to pass behind him to Ash. Ash was making a cut. And the ball goes out of bounds. Turnover on Milbank is their 8th of the ball game. And Giles with the basketball down for Madison. Over to Riley, steps inside the arc, into the corner for Layton. Gary comes to the block, gets the basketball, turn it around from 10 feet off the window, just a little bit too strong, and the rebound out to Leonards. For Milbank area, he throws it ahead quickly to Weber. Riley picks him up as they glide into the corner on the right side. He passes back out, now back over to Weber in the corner. One dribble to his left, top of the key for Bundy, swinging out left side for Ash. Into the corner, left side for Aho now. Layton gives him a little room. He passes away, top of the key for Ash, looking for his fifth three. He got it! Another one from downtown for Johnny Ash. And the lead back to 10. Long pass for Giles. Giles dribbles out of the corner, passes back top of the key for Layton. Right side, Riley Yankee trying to answer for the three. Yes! Riley with his third from downtown and a timeout on the floor with 2:18 to go here in the third quarter. It's Madison 55, Milbank 42. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Dakota's Best.
As a farmer, nothing compares to the sense of pride you feel when you first head outside in the morning. In this moment, it doesn't matter if you saved money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if the guy down the road has the same insurance you do. What matters is that your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them have you covered. Auto Owners Insurance, the no problem people. To find out more about Auto Owners Insurance, visit Scott Gusso with GSN Insurance in Madison or call 556-0242.
Welcome back here to Dakota's Best, AM 1390 in the Helena broadcast booth. Helena Madison, people, products, knowledge. Riley Yankee answers the Johnny Ash three, puts the Bulldog lead back to 13. Now a steal by Marcus Vandenbosch, trying to go one-on-one with Derek Aho. Couldn't get the shot to go down, but got the blocking foul. Will step to the GSN Insurance free throw line to shoot a pair. 2-2 there today. He's got 14 points. Riley's now got a team high 16 for the Bulldogs as Vandenbosch free throw is up and good. Marcus, 3 of 3 from the GSN Insurance free throw line. Foul on Aho, by the way, was his third. He's going to stay in, being checked out as Riley Wolfschlager came back in. Second Vandenbosch free throw, front of the iron, rolls around, hits the back, falls in. Vandenbosch gets the shooter's touch on that one. 57-42 Madison. For Milbank, pass into the Wolfschlager in the right corner, guarded by Giles. Takes one dribble, now picks it up and passes away to Bundy, top of the key. Bulldogs to get 2 in on the next whistle. Pass to the top of the key. Layton pokes it away, wins the foot race. Finger roll with the left hand is good for Mason Layton. Boy, if he gets just a piece of the basketball enough to knock it away, there's not many people that are going to beat him down the court to get to it. Wolfschlager with Giles on him. Passes top of the key. They work it over to the wing on the left side for Bundy. Top of the key for Wolfschlager. Into the corner. Three-point shot is up and good by Matt Leonards. His first triple. He's got 7 now, and it's 59-45 Madison. Giles will bring it up for the Bulldogs. Left side for Comas into the ball game. Comas looking for some help. Passes away Giles. Now to Mason Layton on the right wing. Holds with it. Skips it. Beautiful pass. Nick Comas drives in and lays it in for 2. First 2 of the game for Nick Comas. There have been some outstanding passes really by both teams here tonight. Just finding players where you wouldn't expect them to be. Derek Aho, right side for Weber. Bundy now top of the key. Wolfschlager as they work it from the right to the left. With under a minute to go in this third quarter. Vandenbosch pokes the ball away from Bundy, but it's picked up by Wolfschlager between the circles. Pass right side into the hands of Weber again. Weber looking to drive baseline. A little hedge that time by Vandenbosch is enough to alter the shot. He gets the rebound out ahead to Comas. Pulls up, free throw line, elbow jump shot, back of the iron, too strong. Gary tips the rebound out, controlled by Layton. He will reset as the shot clock is off, and Madison will hold for the final look here in the third quarter. Layton dribbles it out. With 15 to shoot, he's got Derek Aho on him. Vandenbosch at the elbow. They'll go to the corner for Gary. Gary, here comes a double team. Passes the ball. It's tipped up into the air. Still loose. Picked up by Comas with 7 seconds. Nick drives inside into the paint. Just right through the defense, and he lays it in as we're ready for this quarter to come to an end. There's the buzzer. Nick Comas finishes with 4 in the quarter off the bench. And Madison leads 63-45 as we go to the fourth quarter. We'll be back in 1 minute. This is Bulldog basketball on KJAM.
Have you ever lost sleep over your real estate property investment? Ever wondered if you owed more money at closing time? Hi, I'm Kelly with Weber Abstract. As a consumer, you have a choice where you close your mortgage, and we have appreciated that choice for the last 60 years. If you are buying a home or refinancing, think of Weber Abstract, serving all of Lake County. Weber Abstract in Madison, 256-4640, or visit us at weberabstract.com. Why go anywhere else?
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in seed technology, as well as plant protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing Asgrow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
We're back and ready for the start of the fourth quarter here in Milbank. Madison Bulldogs have the lead and the ball to start the fourth. 63-45 Madison. Giles, Riley, and Jackson Yankee. Losant and Comas on the floor for the Bulldogs. Comas has it off the pass from Giles. Left wing three, good. Nick Comas has scored the last 7 now for Madison, and it's 66-45. Derek Aho across the half-court stripe. Right side for James Weber. Off to Johnny Ash, who's been the bright spot for Milbank here again tonight. Being off the wing left side into the corner for Weber on the left. Back out for Doctor. They have not been able to go inside. Jackson tries to fight hard through a screen, an off-ball screen. They were trying to free up Johnny Ash at the top of the key again. Jackson tried to fight through it, tip the ball away, and commits the foul. And that is just the first foul on Jackson Yankee, fourth on the Bulldogs here in the second half, as we're just underway in this fourth quarter. Right side for Nathan Bean. Corner for Doctor. Checks his foot, make sure he's not close to that out-of-bounds line. And goes from the right corner, reverses the pass over to the left. Now back between the circles, still 20 to shoot. Bean off to Derek Aho. Top of the key for Doctor, who almost walked with it. Left side, Weber. Weber trying to drive in. Giles strong with him. He just spins to his left and puts it up off the window. James Weber's first two was awfully pretty. Giles brings it up for Madison, off to Comas. Down low for Jackson. The block. Double team comes. He passes out of it. You can hear the slap on the arm from out here. And a foul. Milbank is going to go on Johnny Ash, I believe. Nope, pardon me. That was on James Weber. Leighton back in for the Bulldogs. Also Marcus Vandenbosch. Inbounds pass from Leighton to Riley. Just tips it right back to Mason, and Mason with the and one. Another chance for a three-point play for Mason Leighton. He's hit on two here in this ball game. 10 points make it now 12 for Mason, and a chance for one more from the GSN Insurance free throw line. The left-handed senior's free throw is no good off the left side. And the rebound out to Milbank. 6:38 to go in our ball game. Into the corner right side, James Weber with the basketball out to Derek Aho. Top of the key, Doctor. Left side for a left wing Bean three, no good. Rebound right into the hands of Mason Leighton. He runs it up, steps into the paint from the left side with a little English off the glass. The shot is good. 4 in a row for Mason, and then the ball out of bounds. Last touched by Bean and Milbank. And a turnover gives it right back to Madison, who have pushed the lead now to 70-47. Jackson over to Riley, right back to Jackson into the corner left side for Vandenbosch. Vandenbosch just drives in from the baseline and an easy two with the right hand off the window for Marcus. And a timeout taken by Milbank. Can't blame head coach Matt Bastian. That was too easy for Vandenbosch. 5:55 to go fourth quarter. It's Madison 72, Milbank 47. We'll take a 1-minute timeout. Back in a minute on KJAM.
Building your dream home is no small endeavor, but as most things in life, it's easier when you have the right partner. Expertise you can rely on, and a friendly staff to walk you through the process is why Dakota Land Federal Credit Union is your first stop. Don't put your construction plans on hold any longer. With loan rates as low as 1.9% APR, now is the time to get started. Visit DakotaLandFCU.com to apply online or stop and see a loan officer today. Dakota Land is federally insured by NCUA.
Come on into the sunshine.
Sunshine has everything you need to host game night. From burgers to brats and great deli items like potato salad, coleslaw, and chicken, as well as take and bake pizza, Sunshine Foods has you covered. Need to stock up on beverages? Check out the wine and spirits department at Sunshine Foods. Sunshine Foods in Madison, your one-stop shop for game night.
Neighborhood fresh, neighborhood feel, Sunshine Foods.
5:55 to go in our ball game. This regular season finale here in Milbank tonight has the Madison Bulldogs leading 72-47 on the Sunshine Foods scoreboard. Milbank with the basketball. Bundy with it. Passes back out for Doctor now. Little backdoor cut by Leonard. Says he gets the easy lay-in. Leighton came out a little too hard trying to get the steal, and Leonard made a great backdoor cut on him, was wide open. Lob down low for Vandenbosch, who had great position right side, and it was an easy two. Off the pass from Mason Leighton for Marcus Vandenbosch. He's got 4 in the quarter. 74-49 now. Corner right side, Doctor with the basketball for Milbank. Passes to Bundy. Bundy around a Doctor screen. Drives to the right. Nothing there. Reverses it back out to Doctor. Now to Johnny Ash. Deep three. No good. Losant with the rebound for the Bulldogs. Passes away to Mason Leighton. 5 minutes to go here in this one. A reminder, join us for the Mustang Seeds post-game show. Coming up when this one's all said and done, we'll run down your final stats, look at some other scores, some playoff possibilities. Pass inside Mason Layton to Riley, then off to Losant for the 2. Austin Losant, I would imagine, has put up a career-high 14 points here tonight. 76-49. Bundy, wing on the left side here for Milbank area. Top of the key for Ash. Into the corner right side for Leonards. Bean kicks it out behind him to Doctor now with 4:18 to go. Here in the fourth, under 10 on the shot clock. Around the screen comes Ash. Ash with a floater, right hand, left it short. Rebound out to Jackson Yankee for the Madison Bulldogs. He'll bring it up himself. Comes across the timeline. Slows it up now as Ash picks him up defensively. Passes away for Riley. Bulldogs will get another sub in here on the next whistle. Into the block for Mason Layton. He'll just fade away. Can't get the roll. Rebound tipped out by Jackson, but into the hands of Doctor for Milbank. Now to Bundy, tried to pass it. Jackson was able to get a hand on it. Now Losant on the floor, and Milbank takes a timeout. Poor Bundy had Austin Losant laying on top of him there, but he got the ball in the timeout. 3:46 to go here in the fourth quarter. 76-49. Madison leads. We'll take another timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute on KJAM.
Did you know that the quality of a first calf heifer's colostrum is considerably less than that of a cow? For this reason, that second ScourGuard 4KC vaccine is especially important. This shot needs to be given 2 to 3 weeks prior to calving in both heifers and cows to boost the quality and antibody content of the colostrum they'll produce. Twin Lakes Animal Clinic and the Howard Animal Clinic know that producing that healthy calf starts long before it actually hits the ground. Stop in with any pre-calving questions you may have at Twin Lakes of Madison and the Howard Animal Clinic. Mustang Seeds, your proven leader with proven performance for over 53 years. Providing top-notch service that area producers have come to expect, Mustang Seeds provides the service and products to maximize yields and quality harvest. Mustang Seeds is the best choice for having your farming operations succeed. Contact your seed expert today at Mustang Seeds, 605-256-6529, or online at mustangseeds.com.
You can count on our seeds year after year, planting your future. Mustang Seeds.
.346 to play here in the fourth quarter. Madison leads 76-49. Milbank with the basketball following the timeout. Bean with it for Milbank into the corner left side for Leonards. Leonards, nothing there. Passes for Wolfschlager. Wolfschlager, nice pass to the free throw line for Doctor. Quick ball movement here by Milbank, but the Bulldogs closing out. Bundy will take a contested three. He airballed it. Rebound Doctor with 3 on the shot clock. Shot is up. Didn't touch the rim. Ball's loose with 1 second. And we're going to have a jump ball call. Bulldogs got a bunch of subs in here at the whistle, including Eli Gary, Nick Comas, and Doyle Brown. Giles in as well here for the Bulldogs. And I think that's Brady Nelson, but he's got a different jersey that I'm used to seeing with him. 3:19 to go. They're going to give Milbank the ball off the jump with 1 second on the shot clock. They lob it in. Bean got the ball, threw up the shot, missed the rim again. Milbank got 4 looks at it that time, never hit the rim. And a shot clock violation with 3:16 to go. Here in the fourth quarter, 76-49, Madison with the lead. Giles will bring it up here for the Bulldogs. Pass to Brown in the corner left side. Back over to Giles now. To the right for Comas, into the corner, Eli Gary. Gary looking to go high post. Nothing there. Goes to the low post instead for Doyle. Doyle lost a handle on it. Right to Eli in the paint, though. Now the ball stripped out of his hands. Loose. Brown saves it from going out of bounds, but Doctor is there to pick up the loose ball for Milbank. I've got that as just the 5th Madison turnover of this ball game. Left side, Matt Leonards with the basketball. Passes for Quaid. Quaid drives inside, throws it up off the window. No good. Ball's tipped out of bounds. Stays here with Milbank. 2:37 to go here in the fourth quarter. Again, 76-49, Madison with the lead. Bulldogs trying to close out this regular season with the win and see if it's enough to get them that first round bye. Drive inside by Cody Doctor. He's hacked. And it'll be 2 shots for Doctor coming up in the GSN Insurance free throw line. It's been a disparity in that department here tonight. Just 4 free throws attempted so far by Milbank as Doctor steps to the line. First one is up and no good. Madison has attempted 18 free throws to Milbank's soon-to-be 6. Bulldogs have made 12 of those 18. Cody Doctor, 8 points in the game. Can't hit either here from the GSN Insurance free throw line. Doyle got the rebound and then traveled with it. And gives it back to Milbank area. Aho came in there before that second free throw. And now another sub for Milbank as Preston Morton into the ball game. .233 to go here in the game. As the inbounds pass comes to Aho. Swings to the right side. Wolfslager picks up his dribble on the elbow right side. Hands off behind into Bundy. Bulldogs have 2 more subs looking to come in at the next whistle. Ball's out of the hands of Aho and out of bounds. And a turnover on Milbank. Coming in for Madison. Comas comes out. So does Eli Gary. As Johnny Rickey is into the ball game. Along with Caden Hunsley. Bulldogs with the ball. This is Nelson bringing it up into the front court. Throws into the corner on the right side. Down to the block for Brown. Brown throws it into the air looking for Rickey. Nobody there. It's taken away by Milbank. Wolfslager. Pass intercepted by Doyle. And then a blocking foul called on Milbank. Stay here with the Bulldogs of Madison. A couple more subs as Jordan Riley comes in for Milbank. Jake Fox as well. Hunsley brings it up. Pass away for Doyle Brown on the wing right side. Skip pass over to Rickey. Rickey for a left wing 3. It's up and no good. Rebound tipped around, loose in the corner. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Bulldogs. Milbank ball. We've got under 2 to go. Aho into the corner right side. Into the hands of Fox. Back to Aho between the circles. Pass over in the corner left. This is Morton with it. Morton goes into the block. Into the hands of Fox. He lost it. Got it back to Morton now. Right side for Aho. 19 to shoot. Pass inside. Block for Morton. Morton double teamed by a couple of Bulldogs. Passes away left side into the hands of Fox. Now to Aho. Aho, nice fake of the shot. Drives inside. Hits the floater. First points of the game for Derek Aho with 1:20 to go. As Doyle Brown will bring it up here for the Bulldogs. Doyle passes right side into the hands of Nelson. Now left for Hunsley. Hunsley will fire up a long 2. Back of the iron, no good. Rebound Brown. Put back, no. He missed that one. Rebound inside. Put back up and in. And a timeout by the Bulldogs. As the shot was made, I think that's Caleb Riley that made that. And now he's coming out and bears Shipley into the ball game here for Madison. Pass left side for Morton. Skip pass is picked off by Nelson, but he couldn't stay in bounds as he tried to save it. It stays here with Milbank. Inbounds pass will come from Perry. Chandler Perry here for Milbank. Final minute of this ball game. Bulldogs up 78-51. Down into the block, into the hands of Jordan Riley. Passes back out top. Left side for Aho. Corner left side for Fox now. Fox back top of the key. Perry looked at a 3. Passed on it. Skips it away. Right side. Now they reverse to the left to Aho. 4 to shoot. 3-point shot from the left side is up. No good. Rebound tipped around and controlled by the Bulldogs. Hunsley has it here with 20 seconds to go as the Bulldogs come into the front court. Hunsley passes for Brown. Open 3, right wing. Back of the iron, no good. Rickey follows, got the rebound. Put back up with the right hand is good for Johnny Rickey. With 10 seconds to go, that puts the Bulldogs at 80 points in this one. 80-51, the Madison lead. Out to Aho with 4 seconds. He'll fire up a 3 right before the buzzer. No good. Rebound Hunsley. Ball game over. Your final score on the Sunshine Foods scoreboard as the Madison Bulldogs with the win here tonight. 80-51. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. The Mustang Seeds post-game show is coming up next. This is Bulldog Basketball on KJAM and online at AmazingMadison.com.
Mustang Seeds, your proven leader with proven performance for over 53 years. Providing top-notch service that area producers have come to expect, Mustang Seeds provides the service and products to maximize yields and quality harvest. Mustang Seeds is the best choice for having your farming operations succeed. Contact your seed expert today at Mustang Seeds, 605-256-6529, or online at mustangseeds.com.
You can count on our seeds year after year, planting your future. Mustang Seeds.
Sometimes spending a little can save you a lot. Taking time to implement some energy-saving features in your home will not only save you money, but help protect our environment. Make the switch to compact fluorescent light bulbs. They use 75% less electricity and last up to 10 times longer than incandescent bulbs. And plug air leaks around windows and doors with weather stripping or caulk. Install a programmable thermostat to automatically adjust your home's temperature for energy savings day and night. Properly insulating your attic will save money year-round by preventing air leaks. These energy-saving tips brought to you by Heartland Consumers Power District, the power of forward thinking.
Advanced Contracting Solutions LLC in Madison offers full concrete, roofing, insulation, and spray foam insulation for residential and light commercial projects. They make it their goal to not only use the highest quality products for their projects, but also to provide their clients with quality work that will last for years to come at an affordable price. For an estimate, contact Jeremiah today at 605-270-1299 or stop out at their location on Highway 34 in Madison. Start your next project today with Advanced Contracting Solutions LLC of Madison. Visit them online at acsroofingandfoam.com. Your local Helena in Madison offers options for nearly every input used in production agriculture, including fertilizers, seeds from Wensman and NK, crop protections, agro-intelligent precision programs, and many other producer services. Their sales reps are knowledgeable experts and provide solutions that give growers the best return on investment. And their custom applications are safe, efficient, and make sure the job gets done right. Helena of Madison is proud to support area farmers. Give the folks at Helena a call today, 605-256-3973. Helena of Madison, people, products, knowledge.
Welcome back here to the Dakota's Best, AM 1390 KJAM. Madison Bulldogs with the win tonight here in Milbank, 80-51, your final on the Sunshine Foods scoreboard. Bulldogs led pretty narrowly early on. It was a back and forth game in that first half. Madison led it 19-6 in the first quarter. Back and forth first quarter, I should say. It was in the second quarter. Madison made a big run about halfway through, put it onto a double-digit lead, and looked like it was going to stay double digits at halftime before a Johnny Ash 3 right before the buzzer cut it to a 9-point Madison lead, 41-32 at halftime. Bulldogs, though, jumped out of the blocks again in the third quarter, outscored Milbank 22-13 in that third quarter, led 63-45, and never really looked back in that second half. Madison again rolls to the 80-51 win here tonight. 3 players were in double figures at halftime. 4 end up in double figures in the game tonight for Madison, led by Marcus Vandenbosch, who had a game-high 20 points in this ball game. 16 from Riley Yankee tonight, 14 for Mason Layton, 14 for Austin Losant, 7 off the bench for Nick Comas. He had 2 for Jackson Yankee. Eli Gary had 3, 2 for Caleb Riley, and 2 for Johnny Rickey here for the Bulldogs of Madison tonight. Johnny Ash hit 5 3-pointers for Milbank. He had a team-high 19, was the only player in double figures for the Milbank area Bulldogs. Nathan Bean had 9 for Milbank. Cody Doctor with 8. Matt Leonards had 9, 2 each for Mitch Quaid, James Weber, and Derek Aho for Milbank here this evening. Madison got it done, especially in the first half of the GSN Insurance free throw line. They got there a lot in that first half of play. Madison out here playing shorthanded tonight. No Jaden Yankee, no Aaron Fegan tonight. Hope the flu and cold bug that's been going around stays away, and that the Bulldogs are able to get healthy in every respect, whether it be from injury or from sickness, and be ready to go for the playoffs. Now the question is just going to be, where is Madison going to end up? Madison will really see the kind of the fate of their season come down to what happens on Friday night with Sioux Falls Christian and T. That matters not only who wins that, but it affects seed points. Madison's played both those teams. So, how they win might affect kind of the seed points there. So something we'll have to watch. What we do know is that we'll have girls basketball coming up for you tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. We know who Madison girls are going to play. They get Garrettson in the opening round of the Region 3A tournament. So we'll have the Madison girls against Garrettson. That's tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, opening round of the playoffs, right here on Dakota's Best, AM 1390 at the Madison Girls Win. We'll be back with them on Thursday night as well, as that'll be in T for the region semifinals. Up here in the postgame show with Madison head coach Mike Rickey, who's kind enough to climb up here to the Crow's Nest in Milbank and join us. A shorthanded team tonight, but the guys that needed to step up made really good contributions.
They sure did. We were, for a while there, we were going to be without Austin and Aaron, and Austin's grandmother passed away this last weekend, and they have a lot of family in town. And then Aaron's not feeling well, and so it looked like there for a while that we would be without both of them. And Austin decided that he wanted to play, and that's a good thing he did.
He played great.
He really did. He played well, and Eli Gary got a lot of extra minutes tonight. He played really well, and Nick Comas getting his first real varsity action. I thought he handled it very well too.
You want to be getting healthy here towards the end of the year, and I hope the team's able to do that. We hadn't really counted on the sickness yet. We've been talking about kind of the injury health, and now we can throw another wrench in. But it's nice to get some time off now.
Yeah, it is. I told the kids, if you're going to get sick, let's get sick in the next couple of days and get it out of the way instead of wait until next week and getting sick and missing, not being up to 100% for region games. But it'll be nice to have a little rest. We got some things that we want to look at, both offensively and defensively, and we're going to have several practices here to get those things put in. We're not sure how the region's going to play out yet. There's still an outside chance that we get that number 1 seed overall, depending on how some other teams do. So whatever the case may be, we'll be watching the scoreboard just like everybody else and trying to figure out whether we played Del Rapids or whether we get a first round bye or not, because that's going to determine a lot of it too. So it's a tough day because it's not a school day.
Right.
So they're not in a normal routine. And then you make an hour and 45-minute bus trip up here, and we didn't play very well early. I thought that first half defensively, it just looked like a whole different team out there. But, I had to remember that we got some different kids out there and the rotations weren't as crisp, and, the communication was a little bit off. But we cleaned some things up at halftime, and I thought we played much better in the second half.
Yeah, and even, late in that second quarter, I think they started to find a rhythm. And you're right, it was defensively. They were scoring. They scored 19 points in the first half, but it was a matter of starting to create those turnovers and those long possessions that we're kind of used to seeing from Madison. This is one of, if not the top defensive team. As we talked kind of midway through the season, you were holding, these really good teams, Sioux Valley, St. Thomas More, to their season lows. And I think we started to see that team towards halftime.
Yeah, I agree. And it'll be nice. We could really use Jaden back. That's a pretty good athlete that, defensively and offensively that you're missing out on. But like you mentioned earlier, other kids have had the opportunity to step in and they've played well. And so now I know what I'm going to get out of Eli if I need him in the postseason, or a Nick Comas, or even those kids who got in at the end of the night tonight. You kind of get a look against them in varsity action. You get a feel for what they can and can't do, and it gives you confidence or not confidence the next time when you have an opportunity to put them out there. So pleased with the effort, especially in that second half.
All right, sounds good. Thanks for coming up here and talking to us, and we'll see you in the playoffs.
All right, thanks a lot, Matt.
Madison head coach Mike Rickey with us here in this Mustang Seeds post-game show, as again the Madison boys pick up the 80-51 win. Here tonight, Marcus Vandenbosch with the game high 20, 16 from Riley Yankee, 14 for Mason Layton and Austin Losand in the win. We'll be back on the air tomorrow night, 7 o'clock for the Madison girls in the opening round. Until then, we're going to say goodnight here from Milbank. Thanks for joining us on Dakota's Best. For everyone at KJM Sports, I'm Matt Gross. Have a great rest of your Monday night.
This has been Madison Boys.